Your estimation, in your opinion, what did you take away from your reporting?
The biggest takeaway from my reporting after speaking to 2 current and 14 former employees on the record is that they said that there were what they call good Jimmy days and what they call bad Jimmy days, where his behavior was allegedly erratic and inconsistent.
In today's video, we are shedding light on how a crying staffer exposes Jimmy Fallon's toxic environment on his show. Don't forget to subscribe to Stellar Fame and click on those notifications to stay updated. In the dazzling galaxy of late-night television, where laughter reigns supreme, and the stars are the comedians who light up our screens, there's a stage that holds secrets beyond the spotlight's reach. This is where the charismatic Jimmy Fallon, the undisputed dancing maestro of late night, takes center stage. A story where the punchlines are intertwined with puzzling mysteries. Today, we're plunging headfirst into the captivating universe of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. It's a world where the boundary between comedy and controversy blurs like never before. Before we delve into the details, let's set the stage. Jimmy Fallon, the charismatic host of The Tonight Show, is renowned for his easygoing and welcoming demeanor. Jimmy Fallon, born on September 19, 1974, in Brooklyn, New York, is a comedic powerhouse in the entertainment world. Rising to fame on Saturday Night Live, in 1998, he wowed audiences with spot-on impressions and unforgettable characters. After SNL, he tackled movies, including Taxi and Fever Pitch. But it was his takeover of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon in 2009 that truly showcased his comedic brilliance. In 2014, he ascended to late night royalty as the host of The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon. Off-screen, he's a devoted family man, married to Nancy Jovanin with 2 daughters. Jimmy Fallon's career is a testament to his dedication to spreading laughter and joy, making him a true comedy maestro. He's the guy who turns interviews into games, sings viral songs, and makes his guests feel right at home. When you think of Fallon, you think of laughter and lightheartedness. But behind the scenes, the atmosphere isn't always as cheerful as it appears on TV. According to a recent exposé by Rolling Stone, 2 current and 14 former staffers have come forward, alleging a toxic work environment that trickles down from the top, with Jimmy Fallon himself exhibiting erratic behavior. However, some of the current staff, which consists of nearly 300 employees, have since come forward, defending Fallon and the show. In a statement to Insider, a spokesperson for NBC said, "We are incredibly proud of The Tonight Show, and providing a respectful working environment is a top priority. As in any workplace, we've had employees raise issues. Those have been investigated and action has been taken where appropriate. As is always the case, we encourage employees who feel they have experienced or observed behavior inconsistent with our policies to report their concerns so that we may address them accordingly." The staff at The Tonight Show claimed there were good Jimmy days and bad Jimmy days. On good days, Fallon was the charming and witty host we all know and love. However, on bad days, he allegedly exhibited random outbursts, snapped at crew members, and berated staff members in front of their colleagues. The phrase, "we're up against it," became code for alerting others when it was one of those bad days, leading to a gloomy atmosphere where joking in the office was discouraged. The toll of this environment on the staff's mental and physical health is deeply concerning. Former employees reported suffering from anxiety attacks, nightmares related to work, hair thinning, weight loss, and even suicidal thoughts. As a reminder, if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for even more celebrity news. Mentally, I was in the lowest place of my life. I didn't want to live anymore. I thought about taking my own life all the time. Another former employee told Rolling Stone, "I knew deep down I would never actually do it, but in my head, I'm like, why do I think about this all the time?" Rolling Stone reported that employees used dressing rooms to cry and joked about wanting to commit suicide. A former employee told Rolling Stone, "There was pressure not to make mistakes, or else they could be easily replaced by an NBC page, the network's prestigious intern program." A former staffer referred to two former showrunners, Jamie Granite Betterman and Nida Swice, as the worst bosses they've had in their life, using their positions to bully and enable such behavior. One Black employee recalled Granite Betterman making comments about their hair and how much food the staff ate. Two more employees accused Swice of bullying and yelling at them. The Tonight Show has witnessed a revolving door of showrunners and leadership changes since its premiere in 2014. Many attributed the constant shifts to the departure of Michael Shoemaker, who previously led Fallon's late-night series. The fear of making mistakes and the pressure to perform led to a stressful work environment, with employees feeling replaceable. One memorable incident mentioned in the exposé involved Jimmy Fallon scolding a cue card holder in front of guest Jerry Seinfeld during a taping. Seinfeld later defended Fallon, calling it an idiotic twisting of events. This incident highlighted the challenges faced by the staff. In 2016, the New York Post claimed NBC bosses were concerned about Fallon's drinking after a string of incidents, which included severing his ring finger and chipping a tooth, and being seen alone at a New York City bar at 3 a.m., very drunk, in 2015. Fallon denied the claim in a 2017 New York Times profile, saying, "I could never do a day-to-day job if I was drinking every night," he said. "That's just kicking you when you're down." 4 employees told Rolling Stone they believed there were separate times in 2017, 2019, and 2020 when Fallon either appeared inebriated or they smelled alcohol on his breath. Following the Rolling Stone report, Jimmy Fallon reportedly apologized to his staff, expressing remorse for any embarrassment he may have caused. "Sorry if I embarrassed you and your family and friends. I feel so bad, I can't even tell you." But the allegations have divided current and former staff members. Current staff have defended Fallon amid the toxic workplace accusations. A source who has been at The Tonight Show for 2 years told Insider that the allegations in the Rolling Stone piece are not reflective of the show's current climate. Multiple current staff told Entertainment Tonight that the article misrepresents the atmosphere of working on the show, with the current show producer saying, "Being a part of The Tonight Show has been nothing less than a dream come true. From team outings to everyday production meetings. It's truly such a fun and collaborative team to be a part of each day." The staff spoke fondly of Fallon, saying he shares a goal of bringing joy to everyone and that he's supported the staff throughout the WGA and SAG-AFTRA strikes. In May, Deadline reported that employees of both The Tonight Show and Late Night with Seth Meyers would continue to receive 2 weeks' pay by NBC, and an additional week of pay coming straight from Fallon and Meyers. Recently, Fallon and other late-night hosts, including Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, Meyers, and John Oliver, launched a Strike Force 5 podcast at the end of August, with all profits supporting their staff during the ongoing strikes. "He makes a point of commending you when you do a great job and when he's happy," the employee told People. "Any feedback I've received is always like, 'Hey, we don't need to do that again.' It's been very constructive and helpful for me in continuing to put together a show that he's happy with." So, there you have it, the perplexing tale of The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. It's a story of contrasting experiences where the beloved host's on-screen charisma clashes with allegations of a toxic work environment. As the entertainment world watches, we'll have to see how this story unfolds. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and watch this one as well.